we will discuss second application of complex numbers, and that one is expansion of sin n theta, cos n theta and tan n theta in powers of sin theta, cos theta and tan theta respectively, where n being a positive integer. So, today we will discuss this second application and one more application reverse of this topic. Okay. And always remember this De Moivre theorem. If n be number 1 an integer positive or negative, then cos theta plus eta sin theta power n is equal to cos n theta plus eta sin n theta. That is cis theta power n is equal to cis n theta. And second, if fraction may be positive or negative, then one of the values of cos theta plus eta sin theta power n is cos n theta plus eta sin n theta. And this theorem, this formula allows the derivation of useful expressions for cos nx and sin nx in terms of cos x and sin x. So, today we will discuss the expansion of sin n theta, cos n theta and tan n theta in powers of sin theta, cos theta and tan theta respectively. So, let us derive the formula for evaluating the expansion of sin n theta, cos n theta and tan n theta. So, since we know that cos n theta plus eta sin n theta is equal to, by De Moivre theorem, this one is equal to cos theta plus eta sin theta power n. Okay. So, cos n theta is real part of left side and sin n theta is the imaginary part of left side. Now, here n being a positive integer. Okay. So, by De Moivre theorem, this result is equal to cos n theta plus eta sin n theta. Now, apply binomial expansion. Okay. So, when you apply binomial theorem, then this right side becomes is equal to cos power n theta plus nc1 cos power n minus 1 theta and second term eta sin theta power 1, this power 1 plus nc2 cos power n minus 2 theta eta sin theta power 2 plus nc3 cos power n minus 3 theta eta sin theta power 3 and so on. Okay. Then separate the real and imaginary parts. So, eta raised to power 1 is eta, eta square is minus 1, eta cube is minus eta. So, first term is this cos power n theta and second term from this, okay, minus nc2 cos power n minus 2 theta sin square theta plus and so on, plus eta times this first term, okay, eta times nc1 cos power n minus 1 theta sin theta and this eta here, this eta common, minus this term, okay, nc3 cos power n minus 3 theta sin cube theta, right, and from eta cube we get minus eta. Okay. So, minus here and eta here. So, separate the real and imaginary parts. Okay. This means that left side, this one is the real part, this one is the imaginary part. Here, right side, this one is the real part and this one is the imaginary parts. So, equating the real and imaginary parts of both sides. So, when you equate real and imaginary parts, then cos n theta is equal to this first bracket term. So, cos n theta is equal to cos power n theta minus nc2 cos power n minus 2 theta sin square theta plus nc4 cos power n minus 4 theta sin power 4 theta minus and so on. This result is number 1. And sin n theta is equate the imaginary part. Okay. So, nc1 cos n minus 1 theta sin theta minus nc3 cos power n minus 3 theta sin cube theta plus and so on. So, sin n theta is equal to this. Now, here purpose is expansion of cos n theta in terms of cos theta and expansion of sin n theta in terms of sin theta. So, cos n theta, here we have sin square theta, sine power 4 theta. Here sine n theta, we have this term, we have this term, we have this term. Okay. So, expansion of cos n theta when you calculate, so replacing every sine square theta, this term, okay, by 1 minus cos square theta in 1. So, when you replace every sine square theta by 1 minus cos square theta in 1, you will get the desired expansion of cos n theta. Similarly, when you calculate expansion of sine n theta, then replacing every cos square theta by 1 minus sine square theta in 2, then you will get the desired expansion of sine n theta. So, this one is the process of finding the expansion of this sine n theta, cos n theta in powers of sine theta and cos theta respectively, where n being a positive integer. Now, next part is how can we expand tan n theta in powers of tan theta, clear. So, process is we know these two results. Okay. So, dividing both the results, when you divide 2 by 1, we get tan n theta is equal to this term number 2 here, and first right side is here. So, tan n theta is this divided by this, and we need right side in terms of tan theta. Okay. So, for tan theta, divide this whole term by cos power n theta, then you will get here sin theta over cos theta, then that one is tan theta. Here you will get tan cube theta, here you will get tan 5 theta, and so on. Okay. So, dividing numerator and denominator by cos power n theta. So, when you divide numerator and denominator by this factor, okay, then we get nc1 tan theta minus nc3 tan cube theta plus nc5 tan 5 theta minus and so on. And denominator is when you divide this, we get 1 minus nc2 tan square theta plus nc4 tan 4 theta minus and so on. So, this one is the expression for evaluating the expansion of tan n theta in terms of tan theta. Okay. So, this one is the first, this one is the second application of this complex number. Okay. Now, next one is additional formula for any number of angles. Okay. So, we are going to develop a formula for evaluating the additional formula for any number of angles. Okay. Now, see how can we evaluate that particular formula. Since we know that cis theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 plus and so on plus theta n is equal to cis theta 1, cis theta 2, cis theta 3, cis theta n. Now, left side is cis this. This means cos sum of the angle plus eta sine sum of the angle is equal to. Now, cis theta 1 is cos theta 1 plus eta sine theta 1. Cis theta 1 is equal to cos theta 1 minus plus eta sine theta 1. Cis theta 2 is cos theta 2 plus eta sine theta 2, and so on. Cis theta n is equal to cos theta n plus eta sine theta n. Okay. Now, see, solve separately. Cos theta 1 plus eta sine theta 1 can be written as cos theta 1 outside the bracket 1 plus eta tan theta 1, clear. And cos theta 2 plus eta sine theta 2 is equal to cos theta 2 within the bracket 1 plus eta tan theta 2, and so on, clear. Then we get this left side as it is equal to, from all these factors cos theta 1, cos theta 2 and so on common. So, cos theta 1, cos theta 2, cos theta n, and within the bracket 1 plus eta tan theta 1, 1 plus eta tan theta 2, 1 plus eta tan theta n. Okay. Then multiply these factors, we get 1 plus, combine all the terms having eta. Okay. So, the coefficient of eta is tan theta 1 plus tan theta 2 plus and so on plus tan theta n, and coefficient of eta square tan theta 1 tan theta 2 plus and so on plus tan theta 2 tan theta 3 plus and so on. Then eta 3 is 3 tan product at a time. So, tan theta 1 tan theta 2 tan theta 3 plus and so on plus and so on. So, we can write this whole expression, by this one. Okay. Now, let us suppose this sum is S1, this sum is S2, clear? This sum is S3. So if we denote S1 is this sum, S2 is product 2 at a time, S3 is product 3 at a time, then it becomes right side this result as it is, and 1 plus eta S1 minus S2 minus eta S3 plus S4 plus and so on. We get this type of result. Okay. So this means cos theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta n plus eta sin theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta and so on plus theta n is equal to cos theta 1 cos theta 2 cos theta n within the bracket this term. Separate the real and imaginary parts. Okay. So when you equate the real and imaginary parts, you will get this term common, okay, and within this bracket term separate the real part, and real part is 1 minus this and so on. Okay. So 1 minus S2 plus S4 and so on, and imaginary part is this term common throughout, and S1 minus S3 plus S4 5 minus and so on. Okay. Calculate, divide these two results. Okay. So when you divide, you will get this additional formula for any number of angles, means tan theta 1 plus theta 2 and so on plus theta n is equal to S1 minus S3 plus S5 minus and so on divided by 1 minus S2 plus S4 minus and so on. Okay. So this one is the required formula for any number of angles. So from this you can calculate theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 and so on up to theta n is equal to tan inverse S1 minus S3 plus S5 minus and so on divided by 1 minus S2 plus S4 minus and so on. Okay. So this formula is very useful for evaluating few problems. Okay. Now let us discuss few problems related to this expansion and this formula. So prove that cos 6 theta is equal to 32 cos 6 theta minus 48 cos power 4 theta plus 18 cos 2 theta minus 1. And we can ask this problem like this way also, expand cos 6 theta in decreasing powers of cos theta. Clear? Expand cos 6 theta in decreasing powers of cos theta. So question is, how can we solve this type of problem? Okay. We know cos n theta is equal to, we know this expansion. Okay. Cos n theta is equal to cos power n theta minus nc2 cos power n minus 2 theta sin square theta plus nc4 cos power n minus 4 theta sin power 4 theta and so on. We know this formula. Okay. Now here we have n is equal to 6. Clear? So cos 6 theta is equal to cos power 6 theta minus 6 C2 cos power 6 minus 2 theta sin square theta and so on. Okay. We get this result. Okay. Just simplify 6C2, 6C4, 6C6. Okay. 6C2 is 15, this 15, this one. And replace every sin square theta, by 1 minus cos square theta, 1 minus cos square theta square, 1 minus cos square theta power 3. Okay. And now solve this part. This part is 1 plus cos power 4 theta minus 2 cos square theta, and this cube is, this one is this one. Okay. Now simplify and collect the coefficient of cos power 6 theta, cos power 4 theta, cos power 2 theta and independent term. So you will get this one is the required result. This one is the required result. Okay. So start from this formula and substitute the value of n and replace every sin square theta by 1 minus cos square theta and simplify, you will get the required expansion. Now one more question. Express sin 6 theta divided by sin theta as a polynomial in cos theta. Express sin 6 theta divided by sin theta as a polynomial in cos theta. Clear? So how can we express this problem? Since we know that sin n theta, this sin 6 theta, okay. So we know that sin n theta is equal to this, nc1 cos power n minus 1 sin theta minus nc3 cos n minus 3 theta sin cube theta and so on. So, here cos n minus 1 theta sin theta minus this. Okay. Now, calculate sin 6 theta divided by sin theta. So, this sin theta is as it is, and here we have this term nc1 cos 6 minus 1 theta sin theta minus 6c3 cos 6 minus 3 theta sin cube theta plus 6c5 cos 5 minus 5 theta sin 5 theta. Now, this term, one term, this 2 and this 4. Okay. So, when you calculate, you will get this result. And express this whole term in as a polynomial in cos theta. So, replace every sin square theta theta by 1 minus cos square theta, 1 minus cos square theta, and solve this one. Okay. Solve this one, and finally, after simplification, you will get 32 cos power 5 theta minus 32 cos power 3 theta plus 6 cos theta. That one is the expansion of sin 6 theta divided by sin theta. Okay. Now, one more question. If alpha beta gamma be the roots of the equation, x cube plus px square plus qx plus p is equal to 0. If alpha beta gamma be the roots of the equation, this cubic equation, x cube plus px square plus qx plus p is equal to 0, then prove that. This question is very important. If alpha beta gamma be the roots of this equation, x cube plus px square plus qx plus p is equal to 0, then prove that tan inverse alpha plus tan inverse beta plus tan inverse gamma is equal to n pi radians except in one particular case. This question is important. Okay. Understand the process of finding this problem. If alpha beta gamma be the roots of this cubic equation. So, let alpha beta gamma be the roots of this equation. Let us suppose we have given, in fact, alpha beta gamma are the roots of this equation, and if you know cubic equation and if we have given 3 roots, then you know the sum of the roots, product of the roots. Okay. So, alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus p. Okay, minus p, and that one is S1. Now, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to q, and that one is S2, and alpha beta gamma is equal to minus p, which is equal to S3. We know this result. Clear? And here tan theta 1 is alpha. Tan theta 1 is alpha because we have given theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 is equal to n pi radians. Sum of 3 angles we have given n pi radians except in one particular case. We have to prove this result. Okay. So, let us suppose tan theta 1 is equal to alpha, tan theta 2 is equal to beta, tan theta 3 is equal to gamma. Then theta is tan inverse alpha, right? Theta 2 is tan inverse beta and theta 3 is tan inverse gamma. Clear? And we know this formula. Additional formula for any number of angles. Tan theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 and so on is equal to S1 minus S3 plus S5 minus and so on divided by 1 minus S2 plus S4 minus and so on. But we have here 3 angles. So, theta 1, theta 2, theta 3. This means only this result. Clear? So, we have only tan theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 is equal to S1 minus S3 divided by 1 minus S2, and we know here the value of S1, the value of S2, the value of S3. Clear? Substitute all these values. Okay? And we get theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 is equal to tan inverse S1 minus S3 divided by 1 minus S2. Substitute the values. Okay? We get minus P plus P divided by 1 minus Q, and you know theta 1 is tan inverse x, theta 2 is tan inverse beta, theta 3 is tan inverse gamma. So, theta 1 plus theta 2 theta 3 is equal to tan inverse alpha tan inverse beta plus tan inverse gamma is equal to tan inverse minus p plus p divided by 1 minus q. And this result is, this term is 0, right. So, tan inverse 0 except when q is equal to 1. Okay. When q is equal to 1, then it becomes 0 over 0 form, right, clear. So, it becomes tan inverse 0 except when q is equal to 1, and tan inverse 0 is nothing but n pi radians, right. So, n pi radians except one particular case, and that case is when q is equal to 1. So, in this way you can solve this type of problem. Okay. So, hence if alpha beta gamma be the roots of this cubic equation, right, then tan inverse alpha plus tan inverse beta plus tan inverse gamma is equal to n pi radians except in one particular case, and that case is q is equal to 1. So, in this way you can solve these type of problems, right. Now, one more question. This question is also very interesting. On the same line we can evaluate this problem. If tan inverse x plus tan inverse y plus tan inverse z is equal to pi, we know here this one is pi, then show that x plus y plus z is equal to x y z. Okay. And we know this formula. If tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is plus tan inverse z is equal to pi, then show that x plus y plus z is equal to x y z, this product, right. So, let us suppose that tan theta 1 is equal to x, tan theta 2 is equal to y, and tan theta 3 is equal to z. 3 angles. So, this formula reduces to this one, tan theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 is equal to 1 minus S3, S1 minus S3 divided by 1 minus S2. And we know this S1 is sum of this, S2 is xy plus yz plus zx, and S3 is xyz. Clear? We know all these things. So, this formula convert into theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 is equal to tan inverse S1 minus S3 divided by 1 minus S2. Okay. Then substitute the value of theta 1, theta 2, theta 3. Theta 1 is tan inverse x, theta 2 is tan inverse y, theta 3 is tan inverse z. So, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y plus tan inverse z is equal to this right side as it is. Okay. But this result we have given pi. So, pi is equal to tan inverse S1 minus S3 divided by 1 minus S2. This means tan pi is equal to this result. Tan pi is equal to S1 minus S3 divided by 1 minus S2. But tan pi we know 0, right. So, 0 is equal to S1 minus S3 divided by 1 minus S2, and this is only possible if this term is equal to 0. If this term is equal to 0. So, this result imply S1 minus S3 is equal to 0. This means S1 is equal to S3, and S1 is this, and S3 is this. This means x plus y plus z is equal to x y z. This completes the proof. Okay. So, if tan inverse x plus tan inverse y plus tan inverse z is equal to pi, then definitely x plus y plus z is equal to x into y into z. This completes the proof. Okay. So, solve few more problems related to this expansion, right. Now, next one is we have third application of complex number, and that one is expansion of sine power m theta, cos power n theta, or sine power m theta cos power n theta in a series of sines or cosines of multiples of theta. In a series of sines or cosines of multiples of theta. Okay. So, that one is the third application of de Moivre theorem. So, this formula allows the derivation of useful expressions of sine power m theta cos power n theta, or sine power m theta into cos power n theta in a series of sines or cosines of multiples of theta. Clear? So, how can we apply this de Moivre theorem in the problems? Okay. So, for that we need few important results. We know what is z. We know z is equal to cos theta plus eta sin theta, and this means 1 over z is cos theta minus eta sin theta. We know these two results. Z is a complex number, and in polar form that complex number can be written as cos theta plus eta sin theta, and 1 over Z is cos theta minus eta sin theta by De Moivre theorem. Okay. So, then by De Moivre theorem we obtain Z raised to power p is equal to cos pz plus eta sin pz. Remember this result. And similarly 1 over Z raised to power p is cos pz minus cos p theta minus eta sin p theta. Now, Z is this, 1 over Z is this. So, 1 plus 1 over Z is obviously 2 cos theta, and Z minus 1 over Z is 2 eta sin theta. And since Z raised to power p is this, 1 over Z raised to power p is this. So, Z raised to power p plus 1 over Z raised to power p is 2 cos p theta, and Z raised to power p minus 1 over Z raised to power p is 2 eta sin p theta. So, remember these all 6 results, important results. So, with the help of these 6 results, expand this type of problem, sin power m theta, cos power n theta, or sin power m theta, cos power n theta in a series of sines or cosines of multiples of theta. Okay. So, these results are used to expand the powers of all these things, okay, or their products in a series of sines and cosines of multiples of theta. So, you know what is Pascal's rule to write the binomial expansion, binomial coefficients? So, Pascal's rules is the series of the coefficients in a successive powers of this beginning with the power unity are as follow. तो Pascal's जो rule है आप उससे इसकी जो भी पावर है x plus 1 over x power 3, power 4, power 5, power 8, तो जो coefficients हैं वो आप Pascal's rule से directly लिख सकते हो. Okay. So, what is Pascal rule? Index is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, well, up to 8 power you can write here, up to even 18 power you can write here. Okay. So, write 1 and here 1, then write 1 2 1, 3 1 3 3 1, 4 1 4 6 4 1, 5 1 5 10 10 5 1, 6 1 6 15 20 15 6 1, 7 1 7 21 35 35 21 7 1, and 8 is 1 8 28 56 70 56 28 8 1. आपने ये टेबल बना लेना है, और ये टेबल बनेगा कैसे याद नहीं करना है. ठीक है, बनेगा क्या, जब भी ये 2 पॉइंट लिखा है तो 1 plus 1 2 बना है, ये 5 लिखा है 4 plus 1 5 लिखा है, 20 plus 15 here 35, 21 plus 7 here 28, 7 plus 21 here 28, 5 plus 10 here 25, like this. तो ये जो डिजिट है ये होगा this plus this, ये डिजिट this plus this, ये डिजिट this plus this. So accordingly draw this Pascal's rule. Okay, and so on. Clear? So each figure is obtained by adding the figure just above it to the figure preceding the letter, that is upper and left hand. Clear? Upper and left hand. So it may be observed that the expansions of x plus 1 over x power n starts with x raised to power n, the powers decreasing by 2 every time. Okay. For example, x plus 1 over x power 5. So power 5 this. Okay. So coefficient x5, x3, x, denominator x, x2, x5. Okay. And here 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So you can write directly the coefficient of this expansion. Okay. So where binomial coefficients being written by Pascal's rules. So it will help in next type of problems where you can expand the powers in terms of multiples of angles. Okay. So expand cos power 8 theta in a series of cosines or of multiples of theta. Clear? So how can we expand this cos power 8 theta in a series of cosines or multiples of theta? अब देखिए इस रिजल्ट को कैलकुलेट करने के लिए आपको उन 8 में से कितने फार्मूले चाहिए. लेट अस सी. Z we know this result, 1 over Z we know this result. Okay. Z plus 1 over Z is 2 cos theta, and Z raised to power p plus 1 over Z raised to power p is 2 cos p theta. अब आपको चाहिए क्या, cos power 8 theta. तो cos power 8 theta कैसे आ सकता है, अगर मैं इसकी power 8 ले लूं तो 2 cos theta power 8 आ सकता है. Okay. So 2 cos theta power 8 is equal to Z plus 1 over Z power 8. क्लियर। अब देखिए लेफ्ट हैंड साइड तो यहां से आ जाएगी और 2 रेज पावर 8 एक्स्ट्रा आएगा, वो आप डिवाइड कर दीजिएगा राइट साइड को, यू विल गेट द रिजल्ट। नाउ z प्लस 1 over z इज इक्वल टू, so use binomial expansion, so z plus 1 over z power 8 is 8c0 z raised power 8 into 1 over z raised power 0, this one is the first term. 8c1 z raised power 7 1 over z, this one is the second term. 8c2 z raised power 6 into 1 over z square, and so on, and last term is 8c8 z raised power 0 1 over z raised power 8. You can expand this one. Okay. Now 2 raised to power 8 cos power 8 theta as it is. Now from this we obtain z raised power 8, okay, z raised power 8 from this term, and from this we obtain 1 over z raised power 8. So from these two terms you will get this one. Then 8c1, we know 8c1 is equal to 8c7. So 8c7 is 8c1, so 8c1. And from this z and z7, so z6, and from this z power 1 and 1 over z power 7 means 1 over z power 6. And similarly other terms plus 8c4. So this term and this term cancel, so you will get this term, okay, 8c4. And we know z raised power p plus 1 over z raised power p is 2 cos p theta. So this term is 2 cos 8 theta. This term is 2 cos 6 theta. This term is 2 cos 4 theta. This term is 2 cos 7 theta, and 8c4 is 70. 8c1 is 8, 8c2 is 28, 8c3 is 56, and 8c4 is 70. So 2 raised power 8 is equal to this value. Then calculate cos power 8 theta is 2 raised power 8, 2 raised power 8, so 1 over 2 raised power 8 and 2 common throughout, so you will get 2 raised power 7, and 2 raised power 7 is 128. So 1 over 128 into cos 8 theta plus 8 cos 6 theta plus 28 cos 4 theta, 56 cos 2 theta plus 35, we get the expansion. Okay. So in this way you can calculate the expansion of this result, expansion of cos power 8 theta in a series of multiples of cos theta. तो ऐसी प्रॉब्लम जब भी करनी होगी तो आप देख लिया करो कि यहाँ पर पूछा क्या है, जो चीज पूछी गई है अकॉर्डिंगली वो सारे फार्मूले यहाँ पे लिख लो, क्लियर, एंड देन डिराइव द रिक्वायर्ड एक्सपेंशन. ओके. नाउ दिस क्वेश्चन इज very important. Expand sin power 7 theta cos power 3 theta in a series of sines of multiples of theta. अब एक चीज देखिएगा, जब आप z प्लस 1 ओवर z पावर 8 ले रहे हो, ठीक है, पावर 8 ले रहे हो, तो टोटल नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स कितनी आ रही है, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. तो जब पावर 8 है तो टोटल नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स कितनी आ रही है, 9 टर्म्स आ रही है. ओके. Now for this evaluation, z is equal to cos theta plus eta sin theta, 1 over z is cos theta minus eta sin theta. Then z plus 1 over z 2 cos theta, z minus 1 over z 2 eta sin theta, and z raised power p minus z raised 1 over z raised power p is 2 eta p theta. ये हमें स्पेसिफिक यही रिजल्ट चाहिए, बाकी नहीं चाहिए. क्लियर. अब हमें करना क्या है, साइन पावर 7 थीटा ये तो यहां से आ सकती है, कॉस पावर 3 थीटा ये यहां से आ सकता है. क्लियर. सो कैलकुलेट 2 आइटा साइन थीटा पावर 7, 2 cos theta power 3, 2 cos this cos cube theta, and here sin 7 theta. So for that we need these two results, and these two results means z minus 1 over z power 7 and z plus 1 over z power 3. क्लियर. अब देखिए लेफ्ट साइड तो कोई मुश्किल काम नहीं है, 2 raised to power 7 and 2 raised to power 3 means 2 raised to power 10, right, and eta 7, so eta 7 you can calculate the value of eta 7, eta square is minus 1, eta 4 is plus 1. Okay. So accordingly you can calculate eta raised to power 7. But question is here z minus 1 over z power 7, तो इसका मतलब ये जो टर्म है इससे 8 टर्म्स आएंगी. ओके. यहां से कितनी टर्म्स आएंगी, 4 टर्म्स आएंगे, 4 टर्म्स. यहां से 8 टर्म्स, यहां से 4 टर्म्स, और जब आप प्रोडक्ट लोगे, क्लियर, तो 8 मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 4 32 टर्म्स। इसका मतलब जब आप अलग अलग करोगे तो टोटल 32 टर्म्स आएंगे, क्लियर। अगर इसको एक्सपेंशन करते हो, यहां भी बाइनोमियल एक्सपेंशन लगाते हो, तो टोटल प्रोडक्ट करने के बाद 32 टर्म्स आएंगी। इनको आप थोड़ा कम कर सकते हो। कैसे? नाउ हियर 2 raised power 7, 2 raised power 3 and iota raised power 7 and this term left side. Now from this term can be written as z minus 1 over z power 4, and power 3 means z minus 1 over z plus 1 over z power 3. We can write like this way. Okay, so यहां से 4 अलग कर लिया, ठीक है, और विद इन द ब्रैकेट z minus 1 over z power 3, z plus 1 over z power 3, this means this product is power 3, and this result is nothing but z square minus 1 over z power 3. अब देखिए टर्म्स कितनी रहती हैं। यहां से टर्म्स 5 आएंगी, 5 टर्म्स, यहां से 4 टर्म्स आएंगे, 5 into 4 मीन्स 20 टर्म्स। तो जो 32 टर्म्स यहां से आनी थी, ठीक है, वो आपकी 32 टर्म जो थी, 32 टर्म जो थी अब रिड्यूस होके 20 टर्म्स में आ गई है, 20 टर्म्स। ओके, अब करिए z minus 1 over z power 4, use Pascal's rule and you will get z4 minus 4z square plus 6 minus 4 over z square plus 1 over z4. So this one is okay, expansion of z minus 1 over z power 4. और यहां से जो 4 टर्म्स आएंगी 1 2 3 4 मींस z6 minus 3z square plus 3 over z square minus 1 over z6. So here we have 5 terms, here we have 4 terms. So when you multiply, you will get 20 terms. Clear? So multiply throughout. So when you multiply, then collect the coefficient, collect the power of z raised to power 10 and 1 over z raised to power 10. So you will get z raised to power 10 minus 1 over z raised to power 10. Then collect these two type of terms, these type of terms, these type of terms. Okay? Clear? So minus iota power 7 is minus iota. So minus iota 2 raised to power 10 sin power 7 theta cos power 3 theta is equal to this result. Clear? अब ये रिजल्ट किसके बराबर है? z6 minus 1 over z6, this one. You need this formula. Okay? So write 2 iota sin 10 theta, 2 iota sin 8 theta, 2 iota sin 6 theta, 2 iota sin 4 theta and 2 iota sin 2 theta. अब देखिए आइटा कॉमन है तो आइटा कैंसिल हो जाएगा, ये 2 थ्रू आउट कॉमन है तो 2 raised to power 9 रह जाएगा। ओके, और ये माइनस है, ये माइनस इधर चला जाएगा। क्लियर? सो साइन पावर 7 थीटा कॉस पावर 3 थीटा इज इक्वल टू minus 1 over 2 raised to power now 9, and within the bracket sin 10 theta minus 4 sin 8 theta plus 3 sin 6 theta, clear, plus 8 sin 4 theta and minus 14 sin 2 theta, and that one is the expansion of this result. Okay, sin 7 theta cos 3 theta, it is series of sines of multiples of theta. Okay, तो आप इसमें बस यही आपने ध्यान रखना है कि आपको जो प्रॉब्लम पूछा गया है वो क्या प्रॉब्लम है और इस प्रॉब्लम को फाइंड आउट करने के लिए हमें किन फार्मूलों की जरूरत पड़ेगी वो आप लिख लो एंड अकॉर्डिंगली उसको प्रोसेस करो और कोशिश करो, अगर सिंप्लीफाई कहीं अगर आपको लगता है कि इसको हम सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हैं तो आप सिंप्लीफाई कर लो और पास्कल्स रूल्स की हेल्प से इसको आप एक्सपेंड करो और सारी टर्म्स को प्रोडक्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं है, थोड़ा सा अपना वो लगा करके, ठीक है, और इस टाइप की कलेक्शंस आप टर्म्स की कर सकते हो सो दैट यू कैन अप्लाई दिस फार्मूला, राइट। एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम we will discuss exponential and circular functions of a complex variable. Exponential and circular functions. Circular functions mean trigonometric functions जो circle के ऊपर बनते हैं, ठीक है। So that those functions are known as circular functions, also known as trigonometric functions. And then one more topic is hyperbolic functions. Hyperbolic functions. तो हाइपरबोला के ऊपर जो बनते हैं दैट वन इज हाइपरबोलिक टाइप ऑफ फंक्शंस और वहां पे हम लिखते हैं जैसे साइन थीटा है तो वो साइन हाइपरबोलिक थीटा, साइन एच थीटा, कॉस एच थीटा, दैट वन इज हाइपरबोलिक फंक्शन। ओके, Then we will discuss the relationship between circular and a hyperbolic function. So we have a relation between circular as well as hyperbolic type of functions. Then what is inverse hyperbolic functions? Then relationship between hyperbolic and circular functions. Then formula for hyperbolic functions and inverse hyperbolic functions. जैसे आपने trigonometric functions के सारे फार्मूले किए हुए हैं. फर्स्ट इज साइन स्क्वायर थीटा प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा इज इक्वल टू 1. अब हाइपरबोलिक के केस में वो रिजल्ट कैसे मॉडिफाई होगा. ओके तो नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में वो हम डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके सो बोथ दीज टॉपिक्स आर इंपॉर्टेंट एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच. ओके तो नेक्स्ट टाइम जब भी आप इस लेक्चर नेक्स्ट लेक्चर को सुनो तो जो भी ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शंस हैं, ठीक है, वो जितने भी फार्मूले हैं उनको थोड़ा पढ़ के आइएगा. ठीक है, जब आप उनको करके लाओगे तो आप एकदम जो चेंजेस नजर आएंगी, जो उन फार्मूलाज में वेरिएशन नजर आएंगी, वो आप एकदम चेक कर पाओगे. ठीक है, अदरवाइज आपको लगेगा शायद ये वही फार्मूला है. ऐसा नहीं होगा. बहुत सारे फार्मूले सिमिलर से होंगे, सेम भी हो सकते हैं और साइन का फर्क हो सकता है. ओके सो accordingly you prepare all these things. Okay, thank you very much.